everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Love Sock Wolf podcast. I say another episode because I can't remember what number we're up to. I don't know if we're up to 38 or 39. I need to go check. I'm so sorry that I don't know that, but whatever. How are you? I hope that you are enjoying the second half of November. It is starting to get a little chilly here in St. Paul. I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota, in case anyone is curious. It might snow tomorrow, but it might not. We'll see. Who knows? I have on my lovely Yowza Weigh It shawl by Susan B. Anderson today, and I'm mad because I can't, not because of the shawl, I love this shawl, I can't find my Dotted Rays shawl. I finished it. I finished a thing that's not a sock, and I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in this house over there, but I can't find it, and I'm so mad. So maybe if I pause later, it'll turn up, and I can come back and show it to you. But I love it. I knit the Dotted Ray shawl by Stephen West, and I finished it last Monday, I think, and I've been using it just about every day ever since I finished it. And I knit the small size. I probably could have knit the large one, but the rows were getting so long anyway that I just was ready to be done with it. So I finished it, and it's knit with Wool & Fine Yarns Volca in Outlander, Royal Amber, and then some Handmaiden Cosba in the Ocean colorway. So it's very dramatic looking. I'm so sorry I don't have it to show you. I'll try to find it, and then maybe I could do a little addendum at the end, and I will show you that, because it's very exciting if I finish something that's not a sock, because pretty much all I knit is socks, as you know. Are you working on holiday Christmas socks? Are you making progress? There's lots of pictures in the 12 Socks of Christmas chatter thread and finished object thread. So if you're not a member of the Love Sock Wolf podcast group, I do encourage you to go and join. It's free. It doesn't cost anything on Ravelry. And come and join the fun and show us what Christmas socks or holiday or wintry socks you are knitting. I have a ton to show you. So let's just go ahead and get in with it. Okay, so in my apple basket here, I only have one finished pair of socks for these 12 Socks of Christmas. And it's a pair that I started from last season. And it's these beautiful Wool & Fine Yarns Deck the Halls on Christian Split's face. And I love them. I knit half of the first sock last Christmas season, and kind of I've worked on them a bit throughout this year, but then I finally finished up the second one like 2 weeks ago or something like that. But I love them. Hopefully I will be able to get more Christmas pairs done this season, but I have so many cast on that I'll be doing good if I just get one more pair finished. We'll see. But I have many hose. I will show you them. I finished the first gingerbread house by Jinx Yarns, and it's on her sparkle base. It's so pretty. I love it. And I did Fish Lips Kiss Heel and just regular toe with what is this? This is Knit Picks Stroll in Dogwood Heather. It's very pretty. I think it looks nice. In all of these socks, except for the Deck the Halls, I have been doing the Fish Lips Kiss Heel, and I've been really enjoying it. And I'm trying to perfect my Fish Lips Kiss Heel skills and do a little bit better with it. And I'm just kind of taking a break from the heel flapping gusset, because if you watched my last episode, I talked about how frustrated I was with getting ladders on the SSK side. Is this the SSK side? No, I think that's... Okay, so this is the second sock. So after I recorded the last episode, I was ready for the heel turn on this sock. So I was like, great, I can try some of the tips and tricks that many of you left in the comments on the last episode, which was so helpful, and thank you so much for doing that. So some people were saying, like, when you execute the SSK stitch, to make sure you're slipping one stitch as if to knit and then the second stitch as if to purl. And do the SSK that way. And I was not doing that. I was slipping both stitches as if to knit. And I'm wondering if that was part of my problem as well. And then someone else said that on your plain round, after the decrease round, to knit the SSK stitch through the back loop on the plain round. So I've been trying that, and I think that helps tighten up that whole situation. I don't know. But anyway, another suggestion was, instead of doing the SSK, to knit 2 together through the back loop, and that creates the left leaning decrease. So I think that's what I did here. And I mean, there's still kind of a bit of a ladder, but it maybe is a little bit better. What do you think? I don't know. Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm like, whatever. No one but me. I mean, this is the minutia of sock knitting. I mean, who cares but us? Anyone else looking at them is not even going to notice any of these little idiosyncrasies. So I think for the toe, I don't know, I still feel like there's kind of a ladder there. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm taking a break from knitting heel flap and gussets, and I'm just going to knit the Fish Lips Kiss heel for a while. We're putting the gusset in time out until he can behave himself. So, or she, I don't know if a gusset's a male or female. So anyway, I'm enjoying Fish Lips Kiss. I finished my first Hedgehog Fibers Film Noir Jane Eyre socks. And I love, 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 love how this turned out. And again, Fish Lips Kiss. I have not started the second one. I need to. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, more Christmas socks. I finished Oh Christmas Tree by Leading Men Fiber Arts. Isn't this beautiful? So Steve described this colorway as, you know, a Christmas tree with strings of Christmas lights wrapped around it, and it's just so beautiful. It's perfect. It's exactly what it looks like. And then, okay, hold on just a second. Hold on, let me pause. Okay. Got Juliet's show sorted. So yes, isn't it lovely? I really, really love this this yarn. It's Leading Men Fiber Arts in Oh Christmas Tree on his show, or their show Stealer base. It's an MCN blend, and it's absolutely scrumptious to knit with. I enjoyed every stitch. And then I used Knit Pig Stroll in Everglade Heather. I think that's the name of the yarn. Do I have a little, hold on just a second. Okay, sorry for the interruptions and the whining. I think we're set. We'll see. Okay, so here's the Knit Pig Stroll that I used as the contrast for the Oh Christmas Tree sock. And it's Everglade Heather. I think it looks quite nice. There's many colors that you could choose as a contrast that would work. You know, any of the Christmas lights colors would work. I do have the second sock going. So maybe I'll be able to get this pair done. We'll see. I always slow way down for the second sock, as you know. So I'm doing 1x1 ribbing. I always do 25 rounds of some form of ribbing, whether it's 2x2 or 1x1. Here is the cake. It's glorious. It's just absolutely wonderful. It keeps kind of blowing out. The sun is starting to come right through the window. And here's the Dogwood Heather for that I'm using for the gingerbread house. And here's the yarn for that. I don't have the second one cast on yet, but we're getting there. I'll show you my little stitch marker I've been using for my gingerbread house socks. This is one of the literary stitch markers from Little Nitty Bird. It's Little Women. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, what else is in here? Okay, so I posted this on Instagram, a couple pics. So this is Lolo Did It, the Dowager Countess on her MCN base. It's so beautiful. I think she calls this base Lolo's favorite. Sorry, it's kind of blowing out, but oh, it's just speckle-tastic. Like a white background with all these purple and plummy lavender speckles. And okay, so I got this yarn on Saturday, wound it up, cast it on, and I was at the toe by Tuesday? I think it took 4 days to knit this sock. That's like some kind of record for me. And look at this cute little toe. I was going to show you how I kind of have a ladder. See? Dang ladders. And I did all of the tips and tricks that people told me to do, and I'm still getting that ladder there. Maybe I need to start knitting toe up. Toe up with the fish lips kiss heel, and then I'll avoid all of these issues. But anyhow, I love, 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 love this sock so much. And I do have a second one going. Hold on. There's too many things. I got too many things on my arm. Immediately got the second one going. You guys, look at this. It's Jane Eyre. I have a Jane Eyre stitch marker. How perfect is that? Because you know how I'm completely obsessed with Jane Eyre. I got my Full and Vine I Am No Bird Jane Eyre socks finished. I've got Film Noir Jane Eyre socks. And even though, where did I put it? What's wrong with me? Even though this is Downton Abbey Dowager Countess, I see Jane Eyre when I look at this because this is like winter at Thornfield Hall. So that is why the Jane Eyre stitch marker is on this particular pair of socks. And then Lauren so kindly, Lolo Did It, sent, sorry the sun is really coming right, full force right at me. This is a little mini she sent, and it's called Little Darlin', and it's just adorable. It's like a lovely little periwinkle lavender color. It's perfect. Oh, I've got the Jane Eyre stitch markers from Little Nitty Bird. She's on Etsy. She has the most beautiful stitch markers I've ever seen, and she has all these, you know, little book ones. Right now in her shop, she's got Romeo and Juliet, which I should totally get. And then she's got a Snow White one. She's got Hagrid's Bookshelf. But here, I'll show you some of the other ones. These are all the Jane Eyre ones. They're so like Art Nouveau kind of. See that? Isn't that pretty? They're just really beautiful. So yes, check out Stella on Etsy, Little Nitty Bird, and she's on Instagram as well as little Nitty Bird. So you can go look at her Instagram profile and see. She posts pictures there of all the beautiful things that she's making. So yeah, I wanted to definitely share her info with you. I think I talked about her on a couple episodes back as well. So yes, okay, so that's my Downton Abbey socks. Look at this gorgeous bag. This is from Marie Celeste Stitches on Etsy, and I believe she is in the Netherlands. And I'm so sorry, I'm probably gonna mispronounce your name, but I think is your name Wilhelmina? I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but she so kindly sent this to me, and I almost cried. Like, I just am absolutely over the moon in love with this gorgeous Liberty of London patchwork bag. It is so well made. The sewing is just impeccable. Every detail is perfect. Here, let me see if I can back away from the crazy sunshine. But oh, it's just so beautiful. It's really sturdy, and it's got this kind of linen-y, natural linen type fabric, and She does the gorgeous like zipper tabs and the sweetest little, oh, this is a, what, okay, I can't talk, I'm so sorry, but she included these gorgeous little stitch markers and little umbrella zipper pull. Just everything about this is just stunning. And I have my Downton Abbey socks in here because it just is perfect. This is another stitch marker from Little Nitty Bird that she included, and it's just so sweet, so romantic. I have it on here kind of as a zipper pull. So yes, she so kindly sent me just the most beautiful package. I'll show you this other little Holland plate that she sent me. Isn't that beautiful? And it kind of matches that stitch marker there. It's so pretty. I love it. I just love everything about it. And some beautiful teas she sent, and a stroopwafel, which we devoured immediately. It is no more. I love those things. So, oh, it was such a happy mail day. Okay, let's get back to more Christmas socks. Okay, Gnome Acres. You cannot knit Christmas socks and not knit Gnome Acres because she is amazing. Amanda is amazing with her Christmas colorways. So this one is Fruitcake on House Gnome. And I have to knit, you know, maybe another 1.5 inches or so, and then I'll be ready for the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And I think I'll probably put a Dogwood Heather heel as well, because I think that would look really pretty. And here is the yarn. The sun keeps following me. Okay. I also have To Be Jolly by Gnome Acres, and I'm trying out a new technique here. So this is a 12-inch circular knitting needle that I got. It's a ChowGoo one, I think. I got it from handsomefibers.com. So I cast on 72 stitches, and this one hopefully eventually will be for Ben. So this is a 12-inch circular, and it only will work for man-size socks, so 72 stitches or greater. If I did try to put a 12-inch circular on a 64 stitch sock, and I can't. You can do it, but it's really hard. Like I keep like scooting the stitches around. So yeah, it works for Ben's socks, but it's still kind of, I feel like, you know, the stitches are not crowded on here. But I was intrigued to try this. So yeah. So there's another Christmas sock. And this might be the last Christmas sock. I have some other random socks, but I think this is the last Christmas sock. So this one is Red Heart and Soul in the Christmas colorway. I got this last year from Hirschner's. It's an online like catalog for just kind of commercially prepared yarns. But I just love this one so much. This one might actually be my favorite Christmas sock yet. And I'm just using some Deborah Norville white for the cuff and the heel. And yeah, I'm past it, so I should be able to crank the foot out pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I think this is discontinued. I don't think you can get this anymore. I've looked, I've Googled it, I checked on eBay, I think I've checked on Etsy. I cannot find it. So I hope there's still some of it out there in the world, but I have not been able to find it. Because I know a lot of people really like this colorway. Maybe Red Heart will bring it back someday. I hope they do. And oh, let me just talk about my needles for a second. This is the Knitter's Pride Royale DPNs that I was talking about a couple episodes back. They're 2.25. So they're wooden needles with the metal tip, and I love them. They just feel so nice in my hands to knit. I really am enjoying them a lot. So yeah, if you're interested in trying them, I highly recommend them. You can get them from Jimmy Bean's Wool. I haven't checked to see if they have them in stock still, but I think they do. And they have also circular, like fixed circular Royale needles that you can try. And I did order one pair on a size 4, just because a lot of my shells that I'm knitting right now are on size 4s, and they're just really pretty. So I haven't put them on a project yet. I should stick it on my 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 Knit Picks Chroma Boneyard, which I haven't worked on in a while, so that would be fun. Then I can try these out. Okay, is that it for Christmas socks? I have more Christmas sock yarn that I have not cast on. I still have not cast on the Under the Christmas Tree. I need to get this one going. I love this yarn. I mean, I waited all year to get this and I still haven't even cast it on yet. I need to do that. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Okay, other random socks I've been working on. I think I showed you maybe last time or the time before, I'm not sure. My Emily's Favorite Socks. This is a pattern that you can download. It is a paid for pattern by Emily Foden. I think that's how you say her name. And I'm not sure if it's Emily's Favorite Socks or if it's just Favorite Socks. So if you go to Ravelry, if you type in Emily's Favorite Socks, I'm not sure if it'll come up. You might just have to type in like favorite socks. I don't know. But I'm sure you will be able to find it. It's just a simple ribbed pattern, and she kind of tells you how she likes to do her contrast colors, and there's different variations of what you can do. This is kind of just how I did mine, and I just love it. They're so old-fashioned looking. And I'm using Malabrigo Anniversario, I believe that's how you say that color, and lettuce. And I just think they're very beautiful together. I got them at a local yarn shop in Iowa, in Ankeny, Iowa, I believe it was. And I do have the second going. Oh wait, here's a Jane Eyre stitch marker, of course, because these are so Jane Eyre socks, aren't they? I think they are. They're so pretty. I have been reading Jane Eyre. So I've been listening to it on Audible. I've been reading it on my Kindle. I have the hard copy that I will occasionally pick that up and read that in that format. And I have been watching every single adaptation I can possibly find of the movies. So I've watched, so I told you about how I love the old Jane Eyre. I think is probably BBC, maybe Masterpiece, I don't know. It's from 1983 with Timothy Dalton as Mr. Rochester and Zela Clark as Jane Eyre. I think that's the best one. It is absolutely the best one. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can stream it on, just a second, Julia, it's thinking, okay? It's loading. We're having internet issues at the moment, so hold on. Okay, so on YouTube, type in Jane Eyre Timothy Dalton, and you will find all the episodes, and you can watch all of them. And he is just the best Mr. Rochester. He's, dark and brooding and hilarious. He's perfect as Mr. Rochester. I'm very opinionated on these topics because, so there's another adaptation with William Hurt as Mr. Rochester and Charlotte Gainsbourg, I think, as Jane Eyre. That one is probably my least favorite one because William Hurt is blonde and American. Mr. Rochester is British and dark, like a pirate, and swarthy. Sorry, William Hurt, but I should not have typecast you as Mr. Rochester. But anyway, they're all fun to watch, so watch all of them if you can get your hands on any of them. And then I watched another one. So there's I think it's Masterpiece. It's with Toby Stevens as Mr. Rochester, and he's good. And I can't remember her name. Oh, Ruth Wilson as Jane Eyre, and it's I think it's a 4-episode miniseries from, I don't know, is it 2011? It's kind of more recent. That one is really good, and I watched all of them on YouTube too. I found them, you know, some pirated copy. I think it had Japanese subtitles, but it was in English. That one was really good and fun. Crossover fandom fact: Toby Stephens is the son of Dame Wendy Smith, who is the Dowager Countess. So the Dowager Countess from Downton Abbey is Mr. Rochester's mother. How perfect is that? I love it. I love it. I love it when stuff like that happens. So yeah, you got to jump on the Jane Eyre bandwagon because it is fun, and there is a lot of movies to watch for it. If you've never read the book, it is, I feel, like the most amazing love story ever written, and you should read it. And you should read it over and over and over again. So yeah, there's going to be no end to the Jane Eyre socks. Hashtag Jane Eyre socks on Instagram. That's going to keep going because I'm going to keep adding to it. So I think you should knit some Jane Eyre socks too. Whatever says Jane Eyre to you, you can transfer it into knitting quite easily. Okay. What else have I worked on? I'm sure there's more. There's always more. I've been trying to get the heel flap finished on Ben's second Patons Kroy sock. I'm still not finished with it, but slowly we are getting there. And this is Blue Brown Marl. The sun is chasing me. Sorry guys. The quality of this podcast is low today. Low quality today. Okay. Another sock for Ben. I haven't shown this one in a while. This one is Highland Handmaids in the volcanic colorway, and it's amazing. And I believe it's on her sugar maple sock base. And again, I wanted to try out these 12-inch circular needles. These are Addie's. And I had been at the heel flap for a long time, and I was like, goodness, I need to just finish this heel flap, get the heel turn, so I can try out these 12-inch needles with doing the gussets. So I just have stitch markers on either side so I can keep track of my gussets. So, okay. So I'm doing all of the things I'm supposed to do for the SSK side, and it's actually looking better. This one, maybe I'm getting the hang of it, because I'm not getting a ladder this time. So, yeah. Isn't that wild? I love when yarn does this. So yeah, I have no plans to finish this anytime soon, but I'm glad I'm down the foot now. And the contrast is, again, Knit Picks, Stroll Writes in Hot Tamale. Okay. Ooh, let's talk about cozy memories for a moment. I think I've put on just a few squares since the last episode. Cozy memories. Let me find. Okay, so I had put Jane Eyre on, which is amazing and wonderful, and I love it, and I want more of this. I would buy it again in the exact same base, same colorway, if Kristen never dyes it up, if she dyes it up again, which I think she's still dyeing it. Here is Oh Christmas Tree, Leadingman Fiber Arts, and okay, this is also Wool & Vine Yarns on a Blitz base, and it's Fig Bash. I had purchased that skein a while back, and it's just so beautiful. I just wanted to wind it up and put a square on my blanket because I just wanted to see how it knit up. And do you know what I see when I see that square? I see Jane Eyre socks. Yes, I do. I don't know why, but this is going to be another pair of Jane Eyre socks. Like I said, poor quality. Okay, is that a little bit better? So this is Fig Bash by Wool & Vine, and I adore it. Can't wait to cast that one on. And then I finished my Deck the Hall sock, so I put that square on. And that completed that row. So I haven't started another row yet. I have to decide which corner I want to start at next. So that's all I have to show for the cozy memories. I haven't done too much crochet I think I showed you my crochet granny stripe blanket last time, and I had put a good chunk of Hedgehog Fibers Boombox. Haven't worked on that one a whole lot, so I didn't bring that one down to show. Okay, so now I have gotten some yarn in the mail. I have indeed, and I'm a little ashamed of myself. Probably going to think I'm a total wool glutton, but I will show you what I got. So I got this email notification from Jimmy Beans Wool, and all I saw in the subject heading was Gilmore Girls, and I was like, what? Okay, what? So I had to go check that out. Lorna's Laces has a Gilmore Girls colorway, and it's called Lorelei's. So you know how Lorelei has these beautiful blue eyes? There's the colorway, Lorelei's. I had to get it because November 25th, the new shows you can stream live on Netflix on November 25th. So I have my Gilmore Girls yarns. I've got my Stars Hollow all caked up. I need to get this one caked up so that I can have a crazy Gilmore Girls cast on Gilmore Girls socks party with myself. And maybe we'll have, I don't know, if some of my friends will have a Gilmore Girls party. Maybe we will do that. But I'll be the only one casting on socks because none of them knit socks. So anyway, oh Anna, you have to knit some Gilmore Girls socks. Okay, we will discuss this later. Anna is my new knitting friend who is knitting her first pair of socks right now, and it's very exciting. Okay, I'm digressing. Let's get back to stash. I had mentioned last time that I really want to knit a Christmas shawl this year in Bowling Vine Yarns Deck the Halls. So I was so thankful to be able to get some more Deck the Halls on the Volca base, which is Kristen's MCN merino cashmere nylon blend, and it's perfect. I love it. And I had also gotten Venus Flytrap in a previous update because I think these two look really good together and would make a gorgeous Christmas shawl. And I'm pretty much decided that I'm going to make the Pure Joy by Joji Locatelli as a Christmas shawl. And so the main garter color will be Deck the Halls, and then Venus Flytrap will be the eyelet contrast row, and then border at the end. I think it'll be so beautiful. So that, I hope I can get this cast on this weekend. But I've just been enjoying so much looking at these yarns in my little basket here, and I have it just set up on my buffet table, and I'm just happy looking at them. I will enjoy knitting them, but I'm just so happy enjoying that they're just there sitting on my buffet table for me to look at as art. I do have more I Am No Bird on Volca because I might need a Jane Eyre shawl. You know I do. I just have to figure out a pattern. Do you guys have any ideas for a Jane Eyre shawl? I know Jilly Knitting Broomstick is making a Jane Eyre shawl. I think she's calling it her Thornfield Hall shawl, which is perfect. And I think she's knitting the 100 Acre Shawl. Is that by Helen Stewart, Curious Handmade? It's beautiful. So that's an option. It's beautiful. It's so Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre. Love Jane Eyre. Okay. All right. Last Bowling Vine. This is one of Kristen's new colorways. Not a creature was stirring. You know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say next? It's more Jane Eyre socks. Doesn't this look like Jane Eyre? I think it does. It could be Jane Eyre's Christmas socks. Jane Eyre needs Christmas socks too. I need to make her a pair. The obsession continues. I think that's all I have to show you for stash enhancement, and that is enough, okay? Goodness. I'm kind of ashamed of myself. I really am. All right, I think that might be all I have to show you today. I hope you're having a good time with the 12 Socks of Christmas Cow. I sure am, and I hope I can finish at least one pair of all of the ones that I've cast on. We'll have to see. So keep chattering in the chatter thread, and when you finish a pair, pop a finished object pair and the finished object thread, and I have so many great prizes to give out. I've received a couple more this past week. When I get myself organized, I want to go in and update my original post in either the cheddar thread or the finished object thread, because I want to list all of the prizes and then provide links to those who have Etsy shops or websites so that you can go find their stores, because you guys, amazing prizes have come in. Like, I'm just so blown away by everyone's talent and creativity and skill. So good things are coming. What else am I gonna say? Do I need to say anything else administrative about the cow? If you have questions, you can question me in the down comment below, or come and ask questions too. You can always message me on Ravelry or Instagram, although I'm probably a little quicker to get back if you ask me on Instagram. Because sometimes I don't always log into Ravelry every day, so sometimes if you message me there, I might not see it for a little bit. So yes, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I gotta figure out what to make for dinner tonight. What to make? We have all these random weird leftovers in the fridge that nobody wants to eat except for me in bed. So I might have to cook an actual real meal today. I don't feel like it because I have a million things to do. So anyway, I'm totally rambling about things you probably don't care about. Take care. Keep knitting your Christmas socks. Okay, so today's November 17th. Next week is Thanksgiving in the US on Thursday, and I'm really looking forward to that. We're just staying home because I'm going to be gone with the kids for Christmas, so we're just going to have a quiet Thanksgiving with just us here. So Priscilla and I are going to do all the cooking, and I'm kind of excited about it. But I need to get organized for that and write out our menu and figure out what all we need to do. Priscilla is going to do the pies because she's all excited about being a pie maker. So I think we'll do apple, pumpkin, and this amazing chocolate pie from America's Test Kitchens, which is to die for. My sister makes it, and it's amazing. So we're gonna make that. This weekend on Saturday, our church has an annual Thanksgiving potluck, which is so fun. There is just nothing better than a church potluck. If you've never been to one, you need to go to one. They're legendary and epic, and it's just amazing. So I'm excited. If you are in St. Paul, come to Trinity City Church on Marshall Avenue this Saturday evening at 5 p.m. and you will have an amazing Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, I think that's all I have to chat about. Take care. I will see you on the interwebs. Bye.